It's your girl Rosii here with Iconix Radio, and today we're catching up with my good friend, returning guest, Robert Cristian Jordan. Now you know him from his hit Pride Is Here to Stay, which we got a chance to work on an amazing video together. And tonight, he's going to be taking the stage at the CMA of Texas, hosted by the one and only Miss Mary Mentor. Now we're talking music, big performances, so many awards and accolades. So he's been up to a lot, y'all. So this is going to be so much fun, and I'm excited.
Me too.
By the way, you look so snazzy right
dress
now.
Down,
like
dress down.
Snazzy, snatch. You just snatched, honey. All of that. I love it. How you feeling?
Good. Just busy as always, but
literally.
Good.
My goodness. It's so good to see you as always. I think the last time we seen each other, it was at the Women's Songwriters Hall of Fame, and you were on stage. Killing it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That was a lot of fun. That was honored to be able to sing at a Women's Songwriters Hall of Fame to begin with. But the night was just amazing to see some of the names and some of the people, and Janice Ian.
Oh my God!
Which I knew the song forever, but just to get the story behind everything. It was a great evening.
Also shout out to the other Janice, Janice Deloach. We love you, Janice. Congratulations to everything. They have literally acknowledged, inducted over 50 or up to 55 women within 5 years.
That's amazing. And the ones that they were inducting were no small potatoes. They were some great artists.
So who did you get a chance to meet there?
Oh my gosh, you can put me on the spot. I can't even
Hello,
remember.
duh.
I mean, there's always the ones that I know. You won an award, right?
I did become the 2025 ambassador, a Women's Songwriters of Hall of Fame ambassador. I'm really excited about
that. So I got to see you perform, which is we don't get to see each other perform very often. We get to meet like this. And then Evelyn Rubio, I got to introduce Evelyn. So Evelyn performed one of her originals. Yeah. So that was great. And then you guys were sitting with John PR from Houston, so you just know it was just like lit the whole time. Oh my gosh, it's just been such an amazing journey for you. Yes.
I know we got a chance to really dive deep into your backstory here last time, but so I mean, other than the Women's Songwriters Hall of Fame performance, what's some other things you've been up to?
Well, the summer was filled with mostly just kids being off for the summer and having to manage the kids at home. But I did get to go back into the studio after that. We started writing original music again, which felt good. I thought, oh gosh, I hope I remember how to do this again after 2 months off. I don't ever get
2 months. Come on, let's go.
We say off. It's never really off. It's never really off. But so writing new music and in the studio doing some covers. Evelyn Rubio and I are about to put out another Christmas song. So we're doing Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. So, so that's great. Evelyn also joined me on Thriller. So we released Thriller in mid-September. And that was a lot of fun because I've always admired Michael Jackson and his music, but every time I thought about covering Michael Jackson, I'm like, yeah, but it's Michael. I don't know. I wish we should be covering Michael because no one's Michael. But that I finally came to rest on the fact that, no one is Michael, but I'm not trying to be Michael. I'm just paying homage to Michael and the fantastic work that he did with that song. So we put a few nods in there, and then we added Evelyn on saxophone and on vocals.
Ooh.
So a very unique twist on that. And so a lot of the things where Michael would do some of those vocal sounds and things, because he could sound like any instrument he wanted to vocally. So I said, why don't we add, I can't do what he can do, but we could definitely add like a saxophone doing some of those same things in there. And it turned out fantastic, I think.
Oh my gosh. So, now, I do believe it's here at Iconix Radio.
It is.
It's playing right now. So you can't miss it. You ain't got to go on YouTube. I mean, we want the views though. You know, clickbait is always good, but right here on Iconix Radio, it's spinning.
Awesome.
Okay, so when you think of Halloween, what you gonna be for Halloween this year?
Well,
that's the question.
So now,
because you a cheetah jaguar.
I know. I don't.
I'm talking about child.
I've always loved Halloween, and I actually, when I got a house again, then I after going through more college and stuff, I decided, apartment living's not for me because there's too much noise. I definitely can't think. And now I have kids, so it's the same thing, but now in a house. But the I would do haunted houses out of my garage and wrap around the house, and we would do also, but I would do Hollywood themed movies. So characters that you would see in Hollywood, not just a scary clown, but it had to be the clown from It, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But now I also have one that's 7. So now he kind of dictates what we're going to be for Halloween. So last year he likes to revisit Spider-Man. That's his favorite superhero character, which, I covered Spider-Man. So I have a song out there, Spider-Man. I don't know if it's on Iconix yet, but it should be. So that one, we'll add that one too. If it's not there, we'll add it.
I know, that's right.
That's one of my son's favorite songs because it is Spider-Man. So last year he was Spider-Man, so I also had to be Spider-Man, although I didn't wear a mask on me.
He was like,
I wore the suit. That's it. I was like, I want to be able to breathe a little bit.
I know, that's right.
So this year I was clothes shopping for him, and we got overalls, and I thought, that'd be cute on him. He's 7, that's a good overall thing. And he said, well, yeah, I want blue, and I need a red shirt and a green shirt. And I was like, okay. Because he wanted to be Mario, who wears blue overalls.
Okay, so does that mean you're going to be Luigi?
I am. So,
oh my gosh. Okay, now listen.
I have to be extra though. So he's Mario from Mario Kart. So he's got the race car around him and everything. So I'm Luigi from Mario Kart. So,
okay.
That's our
rhinestones.
This year.
We need rhinestones.
I don't know if I can put all the rhinestones on that, but we'll get.
Wear the watch.
I am wearing the watch. I will wear the watch. I don't take the jewelry off very often.
I love you, Robert. Oh my God, it's always so much fun. It's always something happening, and I love that about you. I love how dedicated you are as a father and a role model. I think that's really important because kids need real parents. Like, they need real parenting. They need involvement. They need to be able to be seen and heard and, expressing themselves. So good for you.
Yeah, it's some people call it a balance, but I don't think it's even a balance. I think you find different things for music. For me, it's a release. So with all the chaos that we get all year, and, just as a reminder, a lot of my kids grew up in foster. Well, all of my kids did. Yeah. Except my youngest, who was ward of foster care initially, but I adopted him later. But he was a baby, so he's only known our family. But the others grew up in the system and stuff like that. So we have a lot of mental health struggles with the teenagers and stuff. But it's something that we just accept as this is part of life and part of our reality.
Got mental health struggles now these days. Okay,
we learn, growing up with stable families, that we learn how to cope and things that are outlets for us, and they don't always have that. So we're still trying to learn in the teenage years, but music for me is a mental health outlet. Period. So that's where it is going from a hobby to a career, but you still find that way to get rid of the stress part of that and enjoy life, and so that's always an outlet. And there's always stories to tell, and I tell my stories through the music. So
I love that. Go ahead, Robert. I just love you. If I could just run over there and squeeze you, I would. But I don't want to mess up your secret.
Okay.
Now listen. I have to say tonight, but every time you watch this interview is tonight. You're gonna be performing at the CMA of Texas, hosted by the one and only, the legendary Texas own sweetheart, Mary Minter.
And she is a sweetheart. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yes, she is. Oh, but baby, okay. I love Miss Mary. Let's talk about what was it like when you got the call that this was actually happening?
I had heard a little birdie tell me in my ear that she might be tapping me to do that, but it's just that for me it's an honor to be able to do it. I'm not a country artist, but I know some of the country artists that are performing there tonight and being honored tonight, and they're amazing artists. The first time I heard them, I was just in awe, jaw to the floor of how good they were and are. So a complete honor for me. And anything I can do to support CMA of Texas or these other artists, I'm happy to do it. I was actually going to attend an event last night, but my plane didn't get in until after the event had already started. So it wasn't a possible thing for me. And by the way, I did get off at 7 a.m. yesterday morning at the hospital where I'm a practitioner as well. So I had to get out of the scrubs and get into the leopard print. So,
Come on. said like a real true Robert Cristian Jordan. Okay, I love that, from the scrubs to the leopard print sequence. That is
sequence.
Okay.
Usually crystals, but this one's different.
Yeah. So. Okay, I do have to ask you now. Pride is here to stay. Was released. The visuals went out. Mm-hmm. What was the response? I know that we got a lot of great response, but how did you feel? What did you feel coming back to you?
So for me, when I wrote the original Pride, Spread the Love, it was at that time a celebration song. You know, just celebrate yourself, celebrate Pride. But then with the current climate, not to get political either way.
Yeah, for sure.
But what I felt like this time it was time to write something to say, hey, listen, no matter what anybody else is saying, no matter what you're going through, no matter what, you need to love yourself, and then you need to spread that love to other people, and crush that hate with the love.
Yes,
instead of more vitriol back and forth, because that doesn't do any good. And so this song became more of an anthem and more of a take a stand and stuff. And the backup dancers were amazing and made me feel better in the moment, because I am not a dancer by trade. I can do some choreography, but I am not a dancer by trade. So they made me feel more confident in the video. But I think that overall that it's been a great response. Amazing. Oh, thank you. You literally have the star look. No, I'm serious. Remember, I have body dysmorphia, so I don't ever see that star look.
Stop.
I never see that.
I'm serious. So. Like in the video, it was just like your head with the shades, and you looking up like whatever. They throwing paper at you. You on the desk like whatever.
Remember, I have kids. So
right. So
I'm used to getting things thrown at me.
It's literally, it all comes full circle. It's so motivating. You're just truly inspiring to me.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm so serious. I gotta step a game up now. I didn't know you was wearing sequins. Now listen, normally I'd be like, I'm gonna just be cute. But you was like, I dressed down. I'm like, what? What?
Well, I always see stuff, and you may be the same way. I see stuff and I'm like, that would be good for this, or that would be good for this. And I didn't know what this would be good for. I was telling John this morning, I'm going to have to write a song for leopard print or something. I don't know. I've got to find something to perform it in, right? You've got to have some sort of situation. I've got the Phoenix wings for that stuff, but I don't have anything for this. So we're going to have to write something. But I thought this would be a good opportunity to wear it, because I don't have a song yet for it. So maybe a podcast here for Iconix. So
you know what? Okay, so now this is going to literally bring me to this question. When it comes to your decision making in your fashion, does it just flow to you like that? Because I was thinking simple. I know, Robert, it's going to be real laid back, but baby, child, listen, I'm going to my closet next time you come back.
Now at home, I'm laid back. It's pajamas, sweats, shorts. Because when you have kids and you're cooking all the time, you don't dress up a lot. Right. I don't go out a lot and do that sort of thing, because unless I'm taking my kids, I'm usually working. I'm usually working. So it's one or the other. Or I'm on a flight to Houston, or on a flight to Washington D.C., or some other business, but now we're in a different hat. Yeah. So as far as the stage goes, I don't ever think I've felt like a fashion person. So, wow. Now, that said, I design some of my stage wear and the crystals and stuff like that. But this outfit and a couple other ones that I wear, the one I'm wearing tonight, is made by a company in the UK called Fix. Okay. And shout out to Fix. I've kind of getting out on the ledge on out of my comfort zone of what I'm used to wearing. No, just what I'm used to wearing in general. But tonight we have crystals on. Crystals, okay. So usually if there's a crystal involved, I'm all for it. So, but finding that still keeps that masculine quality is hard, right? Especially on stage. But I think Fix does it well, and then hopefully when I design some of my own other stuff, it enhances it instead of kind of holds it. Yeah. So I've always been a believer in being the star on stage and looking the part versus in jeans and a t-shirt, which I would much rather be in, and that stuff. But it does give you a different level of confidence when you're dressed like that. So I love that. Thank you for that. Yeah. So again, guys, now I got to ask you. So
Are you a sneaker guy or a Croc guy?
Definitely not Crocs. Definitely not Crocs.
I just need to know. I just need to know when you're home.
My son's like Crocs, but I'm.
Okay, I just need to ask because
there was a time I wore them at work, but I could see them for that. But I'm not a Croc fan as far as everyday wear because I'm.
Okay. Now I know what's in your closet.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's talk about one of, I think, a big move that has been made in your life. You becoming a new member of
the Recording Academy. So.
Whoa! Congratulations!
And in two wings, in singer-songwriter and in producer. So.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so I get to be in both those, which is a shock.
Good for you.
Listed when we applied. I listed, what I've done, and so to get both wings, I thought, well, wow, what an honor. So I get to participate in that.
Listen,
so that's kind of nice.
You write, produce, production, theater. Like you are that. Like music is always flowing, and then not only that, he wrote a song about Spider-Man.
Well, I didn't write it. I didn't write this one. That was a cover.
It was inspired?
It was inspired because my son, I wanted to do something for him, and I heard Michael Bublé do a version. I was like, I like that version. So I took that version to my producer, and I said, let's make one similar to this. That we can do. So we redid the song and put our own little cinematic twist in there.
That, man.
Yeah. I'll get that to you.
But again, congratulations. That's a major, amazing major move for you.
Yeah.
Not to mention, you're working in the studio. Mm-hmm. What's some of the things? Did we get a little sneak peek of what's to come?
Well, the latest song, I don't want to give up too much.
Okay.
But it is inspired by DC Comics' Joker.
Oh.
And I had this song sitting there. The title is all I've ever had for the last several years. And I said, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but this is what it is, and this is what it's going to be called. So it's going to be called Why So Serious?
Oh.
Which is a nod to a specific Joker character. I believe Heath Ledger played that version of that one. But again, I'm not a diehard Batman fan, so I knew of it. I've seen it, but it was not something I lived with. But it popped up when an AI created an image. When I sent my image in, let's see what this AI is all about. Sent an image in, and it came up with this Joker-esque looking version of me, and I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. I think that reminds me of Why So Serious from that. And so it sat there, and then all of a sudden, with things going on in the world and everything else, it's kind of written itself.
Why So Serious?
So it's called Why So Serious.
I like
coming out on January 6th.
Come on.
And so we'll see what happens with it. It was a lot of fun to write. I am in my character voice in this one, but this is different than anything I've ever done.
Really?
This is not a super lyrical song, but it is definitely done in character. My co-producer on this one actually likens it to when I did the cover for Beetlejuice, from the Beetlejuice the musical.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think of that. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna strike a nerve with some, but it is what it is. Because at this time in our life, it doesn't matter what you do. You're going to
something
strike a nerve with somebody. It doesn't matter what it is. You could wear the wrong color that day, and then that's all of a sudden that's a problem. So it is what it is. I'm not there to earn people or to convince them to be part of the brand. If they believe in what I believe in, if they believe in the message that I send, which is empowerment of people and bringing people up instead of trying to tear them down.
That's right.
Then you're with my brand. If you have a problem with that, then obviously you weren't on the brand to begin with. And I'm here just to give it out there, and what people want, they'll take it. If they don't want to listen to it, they don't listen to it.
Take it or leave it, but you're gonna get it.
It's the genuine me. I'm not here trying to. What can I do to earn these people? I'm just doing me.
Yes, that's so true. I think, for example, like you and Evelyn doing Thriller, I think that's a perfect example of, nobody would say, oh man, you have all of these different sounds and all of the thunder and all, like a whole storyline going into Thriller. People are gonna love this. It's how many years old? Thriller
42.
Oh my God. I mean, just think about that. and now you all are paying homage to it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what people think.
Yeah.
Just do it.
And
go to the wall and see what
I was
stick.
in my head for a long time about it. I really should do this. No, it's Michael. I don't really.
I'm so glad you're doing it.
It's but again, it's cinematic, and that's kind of what I do, cinematic pop. And I thought, it's been 42 years. I think we can give a nod to him. And I looked to see how often this is covered. It's not really covered that often, probably for the same reason I was.
Yep, there you go. And look at you.
So, it was a lot of fun.
Okay, but here's the question. Is there going to be any visuals?
No, just because of the licensing and everything to do that. And I thought, you know what? The perfect music video for that was done by Michael, and that we're going to leave that alone.
So true. Come on, let's see. You're smart.
Yeah.
You're really smart. Now, that leads me to my next question. The new music that you're about to release, will there be visuals?
Probably.
Okay.
I can see
because you can give a visual
as I often do when I write my own stuff. I see a movie playing in my head, and that's kind of how it writes.
Good.
And so there's definitely movies in my head on this one, and it, like I said, it kind of wrote itself with all the material that's out there.
Yes.
And so I could see visuals with this one for sure. We'll
so 2026 is looking really nice.
It's already shaping up.
Okay, any plans? What's some highlights we got?
I am hoping to make it out for the Grammys just to see, but we'll see what the schedule does and the prices, because
you got to make sure we got enough sequence to the Grammys.
We talk about just even a vacation these days when you have kids and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, I got to drop $7,000 here, $7,000 to go anywhere, do anything.
That's so true. Yeah.
So I have to think about that fiscally.
I believe you'll be there. Yeah. So we're gonna say Grammys.
If not this year, one day, hopefully. Yeah.
Come on. I know that red carpet ready. Now, in addition to that, what else do you have kind of brewing up in the studio?
A lot of covers and a lot of ideas. So working with Evelyn and this on the Christmas and kind of doing one step at a time. Okay. The originals are coming. As far as what happens after that, I don't know. My brain haven't clicked there yet. I live with the kiddos. I live week by week. I have to look at my schedule. What am I working this week? And what are they doing? And when am I in studio? And then I have to work it the next week. And it's kind of the same with the music. It comes when it comes. Yeah. It can. I was telling John this morning, there's a song that has been sitting there for since 2019, and I've written the music. I still can't write the lyrics. I still have a writer's block on the lyrics, and it's because it's coming from a very emotional and personal spot. Yes. And so I have the hardest time sitting down to write that and tap into that. But that's something I have to get past. So who knows? Who knows what'll pop up?
But you know what they say? Those be the ones that really break through and make impact. So
yeah, it'll happen at the right time, and I just go day by day, and I'm still working with my marketing company out of the UK, so you never know. Everything changes daily on the vibes that are out there and what people are looking for. So who knows? So many things you've been up to. Yeah. The two new singles that you have coming out with Evelyn Rubio joining the Recording Academy as a voting member and a producer, and performing at the CMA of Texas. Mm-hmm. So many things is going on, and you're in the studio working on new music right now. Yes. Oh my gosh. And I think since last time we talked, I also performed for the Denver Nuggets. I did the national anthem at the Ball Stadium in Denver. So things have happened. So you never know what call you're going to get next. So did you ever at one point say, I'm going to help somebody on the team? Never thought that, because I'm not a sports guy. So I never would have thought that, but I'm happy to do it, and I loved it, and the reception from Denver was amazing. Let me tell you what my problem is. This is why my husband don't take me to games. Because I always see, even though I can't play, I don't know what calls they're saying, I just always, in my mind, I could have did better than that. Which I wouldn't, because I'm wearing nails and all of the things, but sometimes you got to feel a little motivated, out of your box. So but anyways, where can people go and continue to find your amazing journey, follow it, be a part of it? I'm on all streaming platforms. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram and Facebook usually will carry most of the music stuff. Mm-hmm. Threads gets a little political at times, but it's because it comes on my feed, and I'm one of those people that once somebody says something, sometimes I have trouble like my tongue.
There you go. Listen, I know.
If it's one of those things that it's like
gotta say
I've got to correct that. So that type of thing. So, but that's the only platform I do that on.
What is the X?
On Threads.
Threads. Okay.
No, I got off of X. I got tired of that. So I'm off of that completely.
My God, Robert.
I can't look at it anymore. I can't look at it anymore. It's when it gets pulled in where it's only going to be one way or the other.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I know that's right.
It's up for discussion, not for I'm going to shove it down your throat. So we'll just go there. So I got off of that. It was better for my mental health to be off of that. But I'm on the other platforms. It's all about the love on those.
So right now, I know that everyone can listen to your new music, Thriller, and the new single with Evelyn Rubio also.
Christmas is coming. That one. So I have Mary Did You Know that'll actually is my song. So that'll be released November 7th.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank you.
And I've done it before, but we did it chamber orchestra style this time.
Okay.
Nice. Paid homage to the version I first heard when it came out, many years ago, but I sang it in church, and this is closer to that version.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to do that because one of my mom's favorite songs. So, and then the one with Evelyn will come out mid-November. I don't have a date yet for you, but I'm thinking it'll be either the 14th, 21st, somewhere right in there. And that's Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. And I have convinced Evelyn to sing in Spanish as well. So it'll be in English and Spanish.
Oh, I like it.
And it's turning out very, very well. So I'm super excited about that one as well.
Look at you. Awesome. I'm so excited to hear all of the amazing music you guys are releasing for the holidays. Now, we always play a little game, multi-choice, and I just come with the things. But today, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to find out a little bit more about Robert Cristian Jordan. Who wants to play multiple choice?
I don't know. Do we want to do
But here we go. Now, Robert, I am going to call this game Quick Style and Sound.
Okay.
And here we go. Favorite pop star of all time?
Well, I would say Freddie Mercury. It's a toss-up, Michael Jackson and Freddie Mercury. But I would say Freddie Mercury just for the power vocals.
Okay. A song that always puts you in a good mood.
Happy by Pharrell.
Oh, Happy
by Pharrell.
Yeah. Come on.
I mean, you can't not stand and clap at that, right? You have to do it.
True. Describe your style in one word.
Swarovski.
What?
Swarovski. The crystals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna spell that later. I need you to teach us so I can know exactly how to say it right. Snatching.
You said one word.
Okay. Sneakers or boots? Any kind of boots.
Has to be sneakers. I'm all for comfort. So
okay.
It has to be. So even when I wear dressy things on stage and stuff, it has to be comfortable or I won't wear it. So
okay.
It has to be comfortable.
Bright colors or all black?
Bright now. I've had a period, I think we all have, where black is slimming and black is the one that go to. I have a son that's 18. It seems like that's all he wears is black. Mike, there are other colors in this universe that you can put on. But I would say now it's brighter.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. One fashion item you can't live without.
My watch.
Period. Oh, come on now. Final one. Dream designer to wear on stage.
Oh, now that one's a hard one. And now his name is going to fly out of my head. Bob Mackie. Okay. Bob Mackie. And I would say just because I've seen the iconic things that he's in, and they're not so strange. They look like normal clothes, but like one you'd never see before or again. Yeah, so I would say Bob Mackie. And he likes crystals.
And he like crystals. I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, that is our game for today. I'm so excited you got a chance to come back by and visit your family here at Iconix Radio. And with that being said, any final words you would like to leave with the listeners?
Well, like and follow and then stream my music.
Period. Always a pleasure, my friend. I love you, Robert Cristian Jordan. Guys, it's your girl Rosii here with Iconix Radio, and we are Izzy out. Bye.